Many veterans assume that once they submit their claim that they are good to go, or that once they get their rating that it is good, and that their claim or that their rating is permanent, and that is just not true. The reality is that consistent medical care, continuation of care, and treatment over time are among the most powerful factors in proving your disability to the VA, especially in documenting the frequency, severity, and duration of your symptoms, as well as the impact that they have on your work life occupationally and social functioning as well. So, occupationally and socially. Remember, VA disability is replacement income, and the VA wants to know how you're impacted occupationally and socially by whatever service connected condition that you have. And remember, some conditions are static while some are not. Some could improve, like PTSD. It could get better over time. And if it does get better over time, you could be reevaluated. And that's why sometimes people are not permanent in total, because the VA wants to monitor and see the severity of your symptoms and see if they're going to get worse, stay the same, or if they're going to get better. If they're going to get better, you could get reduced. But that's why it's so important for you to get continuation of care and continue to get the treatment that you need, right? If you're not getting regular routine treatment for your conditions, you're not just risking your health, you're also putting your VA benefits at risk. I'm going to dive into that right now. Regular medical treatment is essential for winning, protecting, and increasing VA disability benefits. Medical evidence is the foundation of a strong VA disability claim. Veterans, consistent treatment helps establish service connection, improves symptom severity, and gaps in medical treatment can lead to rating reductions, denial, or loss of benefits as well too. So the VA doesn't just take a veteran's word for it when determining disability ratings, okay? They rely on medical evidence, and that evidence largely comes from your treatment records. For example, your military medical records, VA medical records, and private medical records. If you're not seeking regular care, don't have the proper medical evidence to back up your assertions, your VA claim could get denied or be underrated. So here is why regular medical treatment is essential. It proves you have a current ongoing condition. It strengthens the nexus for whatever claim you're filing service connection for. It supports your VA disability rating, and it protects you against VA rating reductions. If you stop seeking treatment, the VA might conclude that your condition has improved and reduce or terminate your benefits, right? A disability claim must be supported by medical records showing an active diagnosis. Medical records help link your condition to your military service. That's called the nexus, right? The VA assigns disability ratings based on medical evidence showing the severity of your symptoms. So keep getting the help. Don't stop just because you get your rating. Don't stop just because you submit your claim. The VA disability claims process revolves around proof, and that burden of proof lies on you. That you must provide medical documentation that supports your claim and shows how your condition impacts and affects your daily life, occupationally and socially. The more consistent and detailed your medical records are, the stronger that your case will be. Okay, let's talk about establishing service connection for a minute. To receive VA disability benefits, you must prove your condition is related to your military service. That requires what? Current diagnosis, evidence of an in service event, injury, or illness, and a medical nexus. So you need official medical documentation of your condition, veterans. Your record should show when and how your condition developed, and a private healthcare provider or compensation and pension examiner must link your current condition to your time in service. If you're not getting regular medical treatment, you may lack the continuity of symptomatology, right, needed to prove service connection. Continue, continue to get the care that you need. Proving severity of symptoms for a higher VA disability rating, okay? If you continue to take care of yourself, vets, then you are going to have a track record of medical care for whatever it is that you're filing for. And if something gets worse, then you have proof that that condition is worse off than what the VA may be rating you for. Sometimes the VA may rate you low, but if you continue to get the care that you need, let's call it PTSD, and it's gotten worse, and you show that, then you could put in for an increase. And guess what's going to help you with that? Guess what you're going to base that around? You're going to have a strong foundation of evidence. Okay. So once service connection is established, it's very important, guys and gals, that to understand the VA assigns a disability rating based on severity of whatever it is that you are filing for. The higher the rating, the more compensation you receive. Your rating depends on medical records documenting symptoms over time, doctor's notes on limitations and treatments, prescription records and ongoing therapies, functional impairments noted by healthcare providers. Without consistent medical care, the VA has no reason to believe your condition is severe enough to warrant a higher VA disability rating. Let's talk about preventing VA rating reductions. One of the biggest risks of not seeking regular treatment is a potential of a VA rating reduction, especially if your conditions are not deemed static. If the VA reviews your case and sees a gap in medical treatment, they may assume the following: your condition has improved. You no longer need compensation. Your symptoms aren't severe enough to justify your current rating. This can lead to the VA lowering or even terminating your disability benefits. Regular medical visits create a clear, ongoing track record that helps to protect your rating, right? Regular medical visits create clear, ongoing record that helps to protect your rating, right? It's very, very important to understand that. Many veterans struggle to keep up with medical treatment for various reasons, right? Here is how to overcome those challenges. Okay. Some people have difficulty getting to appointments. If you're struggling to get seen at a VA facility, right, schedule your appointments well in advance, right? Ask to use VA community care if you're eligible. Seek treatment at a private facility and submit your records to the Department of Veterans Affairs, right? Some vets believe they don't need treatment. Some veterans stop seeking treatment because they believe their condition won't improve. However, regular treatment isn't just for healing, it's also for documentation. Even if your symptoms are stable, you need to have ongoing continuation of care records to maintain your benefits, right? If you haven't seen a doctor in a while, start by scheduling a VA primary care appointment, getting referrals for specialists if you need it. Seek private medical evidence from VA disability, expert if you need it. If you need help, reach out to us, info@veteransclaimservants.com. We can help you. Reach out to good, reputable, credible people who are honest and integral. If you need a nexus letter or anything like that, look in the description of this video. There are honest, ethical, integral doctors, psychiatrists, etc. here that can write a nexus letter, fill out a DBQ for you. If they cannot do it, they won't do it. If they can, they're going to be fair to you. They're going to look at all the evidence and they're going to make sure that they can do it before just whipping up anything. Okay. But the key goal is to build a continuous record of care that supports you, yourself, your VA disability claim, that protects you from any rating reductions and continues to show that it's still an ongoing issue. Okay. Some other types of private medical evidence. Again, I just talked about it: disability benefits questionnaire, right? That is a standardized form that allows private doctors to document your condition in a VA friendly format. It helps prove diagnosis and severity. Sometimes compensation and pension exams can be rushed or inaccurate, but a DBQ from a private doctor offers a detailed veteran friendly alternative. If you need one, look in the description of this video. Again, but make sure somebody's not just whipping up something for you, right? Because that's fraud. But make sure that you give them all the evidence. Make sure that you know that they have looked at the evidence that you submitted them and all the evidence, not just whipping up something. Submitting a DBQ with your claim might help avoid a CMP exam. I said might, and speed up approval, right? Nexus letters and independent medical opinions is important. A nexus letter is a medical opinion linking your condition to military service, and IMO offers a detailed analysis of your medical history and records. But again, if you're going to get a detailed analysis, you must provide ongoing treatment and medical records as well too, right? It's just very, very important. Okay. So you need to continue to get regular medical treatment is what I want to conclude and wrap up with. To include medical evidence is one of the most important factors for ongoing treatment, and if you're going to be submitting your VA disability claim, it helps to show current disability, establish service connection, prove severity of symptoms, and can protect your VA benefits from rating reductions. Veterans who consistently seek treatment and document their conditions are in a much stronger position when dealing with the Department of Veterans Affairs. Okay. So if you're serious about securing and maintaining your VA disability compensation, make regular medical treatment a top priority. Be encouraged today. Keep going. Stay in the fight. Get the help that you need and continue to seek ongoing care. Thanks for tuning in with me today. Like, subscribe, comment, share this out with someone that can use this information. And thank you for your service to our country.